How I'm going to be sharing with you how I made this top. My name is Omazino, and sorry, when I actually called the top, I did not know my camera wasn't on, so I'll just go ahead now to show you what I measured and the measurement I took. So from the center front to the hem of the sleeve is 29, which is actually the full length of the fabric. Then for the sleeve, I came down like this with 12 inches, and after which I went to the middle part, and then I took note of two figures which I marked. One is 15 and a half, and the second is 18. So I came down to that point where I marked 15 and a half, and I took my waist measurement. My waist is actually 33 plus 1 inch is allowance, plus which is 34. But I about 34 by 4 to get 8 and a half. Then I use half inch for sewing allowance. So I marked that part which is 9, and then I connected it straight to where that I mark 18. So that part will be depthed inside. After which I came to the hem of the top, and then I mark 18 inches. When I got 18 inches, I connected the 18 inches to that 18 inches that was depthed inside like this. Then after which I came down to that part that was 15 and a half, and then I connected it like this to the part that was 12, which was the sleeve. So that middle part is depthed inside enough, and then I brought it out. And then for the neckline, the measurement of the neckline I used was 4 by 2.5. So the wideness is 4.5 inches. Then how it came inside is 2 inches, after which I cut it out. I'm sorry it's not showing. Then for the belt, the length of the belt I actually used was 60 inches long. So I just sewed the side like what I showed to you. So let me just show you what I sewed. So now I'll just open up like this, and then I will sew this part like this, just so it's straight. Do the same thing for the other side, so it's straight like this. Then for the sleeve part, after sewing, I'll just turn it like this and just run a stitch, because it's self-edged, so I did not bother folding too. After sewing, when sewing, I'll just leave a little space for the elastic to go in through. So I'll start first by sewing my belt. I said the belt is 60 inches long. You can decide to make yours longer if you like long belt or shorter. Then this is the top I'm sewing now. I just sew one side of the top like this. And then this is the second side of the top I'm sewing. When I'm done sewing the top, around this middle side, I'll just open it up. Around this curvy side, I will just notch it right round or through, because I want it to relax on my body. So I will just notch it. And I'll do the same thing for both sides. The same thing, I will just notch it. Now that I'm done notching, then is the neckline. I'll finish with the neckline with a bias. When I'm done sewing the bias, because I'm almost done now, the front bias, I will just turn it the other side and also sew the back bias. I'm done sewing the neckline, so I'll go on now to the sleeve. So I'll just fold it once like I said, because it's self-edge and since it's not going to fray. And when sewing the sleeve, I'm going to leave a little opening for which the elastic is going to go through. So I'll do same thing. So fold both sleeve, just fold it once and then run a stitch. And when I'm done with the sleeve part, I will go over to the hem of my top. Now, sorry, I did not mention that the length of the top I use is actually 26. That's what I measured initially. So after sewing and everything, it came to 24.5. So this is it. I'm done sewing both sides. You can see how sharp this edge is. I carefully folded that part. So I'll just cut all the rope I have on it. Then the next thing I did was to, so next is to measure my elastic. So after taking my tape around my arm, I just added ½ inch. So the measurement I actually used for my elastic was 9.5. So now I'm going to measure the right size of elastic I intend to use, and then with the help of this office pin, I will just open it up now, take it through the elastic, cut with the pin, and will be able to pass my elastic through my sleeve. Then that is passed now, I will just pass it now. Please, if you have any question, I would like you to drop it at the comment section below, or if you try this tutorial, also drop a comment on your finding. Now that the two elastic are brought out, with the help of a needle and thread, I will just stitch both elastic to close it up. When I'm done stitching, I will just even out the elastic on the sleeve. Now I'll just even the elastic on the sleeve like this. Oh, and I forgot my belt. I've not turned this. This is the opening I left for the belt turning. I might also use a screwdriver for the edges. So I will just bring the front out like this through the opening. And then when I'm done doing this, I will just stitch that opening part where I brought it out from. When I'm done stitching, I will iron, and when I'm iron, then I will try it on. And then this is the top on my body. This is the side view. As you can see, the belt is detachable. I'll just tie the belt. I can take it to the front, to the side, and even to the back. I can decide to bring the neckline one way like this, raise the sleeve up, and do whatever I like. So thank you.